Goedenavond, good evening, fellow South Africans and citizens of the world. And you might notice a new image behind me. That's Machu Picchu in Peru. You know, the home of the Incas back in the, several hundred years ago. And tragedy, what happened to that civilization once the Spanish came through and completely destroyed it. But an extraordinary country is Peru, absolutely extraordinary. And the reason we're talking about Peru is because I got an email from Alan. And he says, I'm a South African who, after 2 years of planning, has finally left. I'm now working closely with my business partner in a business we have set up here. But it is also our desire to help and guide South Africans wanting to leave South Africa by sharing other options. We do have a fairly easy door that is open, but our advice is that they must be willing to start their own business as opposed to looking for employment in Peru. While there are employment opportunities, they may be difficult to come by due to language, or they would have to get the offer prior to coming here. Hence, we advise starting their own business as the paperwork and the procedures are faster and easier. This country has a great entrepreneurial base. We have an immigration lawyer who will get their paperwork sorted within 41 days and at an affordable price, as opposed to the high price tag that comes with other countries. We also have contact for land for farmers wishing to head in this direction. I am a South African myself who has managed to get out, and I'm now working closely with my Peruvian business partner, who lived in South Africa for 11 years. It is our desire to help and guide as many South Africans as possible to get out of South Africa. And then he goes on to say, the country is Peru, which obviously we know, Machu Picchu. And he goes on to say, we are looking at guiding currently disadvantaged. I know this sounds bad, but we wish to assist fellow white minority groups. All others have ridden with the great BEE train. And then he goes on to say about Peru, the country is very stable, has a 6 to 8% yearly economic growth rate and a low inflation. Now I'm going to attach a video to this intro where you can actually see what Peru is all about. Peru is a country of many opportunities, and in fact many say it is a golden bench that many of the locals don't even realize they're sitting on. It is a very safe country. Crime you hear about are things like pickpocketing, but this you only experience in really extreme areas that you would not normally go to. The process of migrating to Peru is very fast and very simple. Ahead of time, the lawyer, once receiving confirmation from interested persons, would need a scanned copy of the passports. This process can be started before they even leave South Africa. The lawyer does both the personal immigration process as well as registration of the business. The cost of the immigration process is $2,100 per person, and he would require 50% prior and the balance upon completion. He guarantees 100% money back if the process is not successful, and he offers this as he has 100% success rate. This process includes Interpol police clearance and immigration paperwork at the local immigration office. All that is required is the original passport, a smile and fingerprints, all of which is done on the premises. With this, they get their temporary resident permit. 2 years in, they get their tarjeta extranjeria, which is a foreign card giving permanent residence, at which point they can apply for citizenship. Business registration and company setup cost is $2,100. This can be split amongst business partners. In many cases, they do suggest you have a local business partner as part of your group. However, many coming across will not have that contact, so the lawyer in this case will act as partner with a 1% shareholding. Once the paperwork is through, that 1% will be signed back over to the business owner. While English is spoken, it is not common or widely used, as Spanish is the main language. Valde, my business partner, is also an internationally registered teacher of the language, should they be interested, which can be taught live, online, or here in person. Waldia is also happy to offer his services as guide and to introduce them to the various contacts if they wish to come through and visit potential prospects. Waldia is a liaison and speaks both English and Spanish, and they're welcome to make contact with him directly with any questions. To make contact, and then he's given me the email address. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Valdia's email address directly below this video. If you want to look at going to Peru, please just contact Valdia direct. And Alan concludes by saying, I hopefully have remembered to cover everything, and should you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact Valdia or myself. And now I'm going to show the video of Peru, which is a stunning country. All right, guys, please remember to subscribe to be kept informed. Ring the bell for the updates. Please like this video and have a safe day. Bye for now.
There's only one place on Earth that has it all. Only one country has everything the planet has to offer. All the microclimates, all the regions, every type of animal, they're all here in Peru. Like a giant catalog, Peru can show the best of its coastline, its highlands, and its jungle. Rivers, lakes, mountains, canyons, dances, customs, the food, drinks, rituals, cultures, historic ruins shrouded in magic. From Pacific beaches up to the snowline, from the Sechura Desert to the Andes, from flamingos to llamas, from Paracas to Lake Titicaca, from the Marinera dance to the Alcatraz, from dishes like ceviche to ají de gallina, from chicha de jora maize beer to distilled pisco, from algarrobina carob honey to the ayahuasca vine, From the Lord of Sipan to Machu Picchu. You can find everything, absolutely everything, in the same place. Peru, a multicultural nation. Peru, the world's catalog.